Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. So soon, right? Back on this Twitter page, talking to you again. Now, just trawling around Twitter, trawling around all the feeds and checking my analytics tools that I use on YouTube for what's really going on and all those kind of things. And I come across V21 and then a link to the Allnodes tweet on one of my news analytic tools for Twitter. And we use this tool on the news feed on the website. So it's a really good tool to use. Now, huge update coming out of Allnodes. As you can see, Allnodes have updated all nodes that are hosted on Allnodes have been updated to 0.5.21. So guess what, folks? This is huge because Allnodes actually provide quite a lot of the nodes out there, and I myself am going to be getting my node through them. And to see this actually happening, to see this public, to see this support for V21, we have come so far in such little time. And this in itself is an official from me, an LFG, and things really do start to change now. And people like Fat Man Terror are going to have to sit there and eat their own words. And there's going to be so many people that were naysayers that will wish that they were right, but they're wrong. And this is huge. In my opinion, this is huge. What I'm going to go and do now is I'm going to go and try and figure out, and I'm probably just going to ask Allnodes exactly how many validators nodes this is. And likely they're probably not going to divulge that information with us because it's pretty personal, but it's worth asking. I'm going to ask those questions. Now, Allnodes themselves provide a really good node service, and that's why I've decided to go with them for our node, because the price is really good, the service is even better, and they've been in the game for quite some time. And to see them lead the charge really on this one's big, in my opinion, like uber big. And I was about to record this video for the Let It Burn channel, and I really didn't want to limit its reach in any way, shape or form, because this is as good as it gets for you folks at the moment. It's just the ultimate evidence that things are happening, and they couldn't have picked a worse time for it, because here in the UK right now it's 27.5 degrees. The sun's booming outside, so everybody's just like going to the seaside, getting out for the day, and a lot of people probably aren't going to figure out that this has happened till like Monday maybe, or they may see it knocking about other places. So yeah, really, really, really good. To see this happening, I'm so ecstatic, I think is the best word to say. And there's some really good updates coming for you folks, and I can't divulge to you right now what it is, but I assure you, when you hear it and when you see it, you'll be very, very, very happy. Okay, we've worked so hard to ensure that a situation that happened didn't pretty much get drastically messed up, and everything's going so well. It couldn't have gone better. And there's been people that have tried to deviate the course, there's been people who've tried to block this, there's been people who have fudded and attacked other people and all kinds of crazy things. But guess what? Allnodes, which is one of the biggest node providers out there, not just for LUNACLASSIC nodes, neither, they provide nodes for all kinds of platforms. They've come out and just done it publicly, and I actually follow them. But the issue is with Twitter, when you don't tap the notifications bell like that, right, you won't get any notifications. Now, it's just the way Twitter is, and a lot of people moan at me and say, well, why am I not getting your updates? And it's simply for the fact that you need to go to my profile, tap the little notifications bell, and it will actually show you all of my stuff without the algorithm needing to bring it up. And sometimes if you tweet too much, you will get shadow banned, and you can Google that. It is true that there is a shadow ban. Council of nice little robots. So what's really going on in the broader market right now is, I mean, Ethereum's going for it. It went up, it it cracked nearly the 2k mark. Oh, it did crack the 2k mark, look. Just over that 2k mark. I have no doubt BTC's running as well. The majority of the market's also running with it. But guess what? We're still in this tight squeeze. And I call it a tight squeeze because it really is. There's been slight deviations here, but it's just... I always, when coins get like this, I kind of get a little bit, not nervous, but I start to get butterflies in my stomach because it just, whenever something's going to blow up, it tends to tighten up, or if it's going to do a huge dump, it tends to tighten up. And we've just been in this tightening for so long, right? But the biggest question I sit and ask myself, stop doing that. The biggest question I ask myself, okay, folks, is how have we maintained this price for so long? Our volume is so low. I mean, this is the first time for ages I've seen it in the positives and not the negatives. So as to how we've managed to maintain what we've managed to maintain, and a lot of people say, well, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of holders, there's people grabbing bags and stuff like that. Well, yeah, of course, but buying a bag and holding a bag doesn't actually do anything. A lot of people think that it does, but it doesn't. In fact, making transactions, doing stuff with it, spending it, sending it, receiving it, all of these kind of things, right, is what drives it. It's utility, okay? When something doesn't have a utility and it's not being artificially inflated or anything like that, or it doesn't have massive buying power behind it, right, you will likely see this consolidation, but likely you start to see dumps, especially when the volume diminishes like we have seen with this. And it's not like we haven't got a good market cap right now, and a fully diluted market cap, which is pretty good as well. And if you go over to Luna, our market cap is way bigger than theirs. Yeah, their fully diluted one is a lot bigger, but that's because of the total supplies and circulating supplies and stuff. Now, we've always outperformed this coin since it was born. I think it come down to $2 pretty quick, and anybody that sold up at the top at $30, fair play to you, because that was a crazy opener for a coin, in my opinion. The worst launch I've ever seen of a crypto, and I thought ape coins was pretty bad. So yeah, moral takeaway of this video is, folks, have a really nice day. V21 has been upgraded by Allnodes, and it's just a really good way to start your weekend. And you can just, you know, just kind of put the phone away in the pocket and just focus on your friends, family, touching the grass, touching the sand, getting in the sea, doing whatever you do. But folks, do stay hydrated, do stay safe out there, beware of scammers. They are everywhere. They're not just in crypto, they're everywhere. Okay, so just stay safe, and it's never ever financial advice. I can't stress that enough. And yeah, we're always here to help you folks. Pretty much just bringing it to you as it unfolds, folks. That's pretty much 3 videos this morning. It's been a crazy morning. It's going to get crazier. So folks, stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. And yeah, like I always say, catch you in the next one. Sloop.